let me set the stage, okay? I'm gonna set the scene. If you haven't watched One Piece at this point, I don't care. I'm spoiling this arc a little bit, okay? Let me set the scene for you, okay? So, the boys and girls of the Straw Hats, they have their boat, okay? And their boat is made. Let me get a, hold on a second, okay? Copy. Here we go, we're gonna go to paint, okay? And we're gonna get a little board here of stuff, okay? We're gonna get a board on paint. And I'm gonna make this for you, okay? So just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, okay? So this is my boy Usopp, okay? And then going Mary, okay? They have this boat, okay? They have their boat, and it's a pirate ship, okay? So the pirate ship, you gotta understand, okay? A captain's boat is like one of the most iconic parts of the boat is so important, okay? The boat's like a member of the crew, okay? Like, think of it like the Flying Dutchman, okay? You know, the fucking, it's the iconic thing, okay? It cannot be understated, okay? This is our captain, okay? So this boat was made by this girl that Usopp here has a big crush on. He has a big crush on her, and she was the one that made the boat, and they've had it since like episode like 15 or something. Like, and we're on episode like 215 at this point, maybe. And this boat is just not good enough, okay? It's just, oh, whatever. He didn't have the scar this time, whatever, okay? It's just not good enough, okay? It's just not a good enough boat. For the challenges of becoming the Pirate King, this boat just doesn't cut it. As much as we all wish it could. When they start sailing it, when they start out sailing the boat, they're inexperienced. They don't really know how the sea works. They don't really know how to sail properly. They make mistakes. They crash it into fucking rocks randomly. They break stuff. When they try to fix it, sometimes they make it worse trying to fix it. It gets attacked by other pirates. Shit gets broken off. You can see like the mast has to be fucking reattached because it fell off in one arc. It's got these boarded up pieces all over it. The head fell off at one point. Okay, it's fallen apart. Okay. They took it to the fucking sky. They went to the sky with this boat, and it got fucked up completely. This boat is falling apart, okay? However, they finally arrive on an island where they can get a replacement boat. They can get a new boat. Unfortunately, my boy Usopp here had his mum, I believe, died before he knew her, and his dad abandoned him. As a child. His dad abandoned him. So, if you can see where this is going, he has big abandonment issues. And this boat was given to him by the girl he really likes. He has this almost supernatural, spiritual connection to this boat. And he's also very weak. Out of all of the Straw Hat Pirates, most of them have like insane talents. They're either extremely powerful or they're extremely talented at their particular thing. Luffy, Zoro are like super powerful. Robin's super powerful. Nami is an amazing navigator. She's really skilled. She's the one that she's fucking sailing the boat. She's so skilled. They have Robin at this point. Oh, no, I mentioned Robin. They have Chopper, who's like an incredible doctor. And he just kind of feels weak and useless, just like the boat, which they decide to get rid of. And so now he has all these things going off in his brain that they're going to abandon him to because he can't keep up either. So he starts having this big identity crisis. He really doesn't want them to give up the boat because of his own thing. And he challenges Luffy, okay? Oops. He gets into a fight with Luffy, and they do battle over the boat, okay? They clash, and Luffy, of course, kicks his ass, and he quits. He leaves, okay? He leaves the Straw Hats. He leaves the crew. He literally leaves the crew, okay? This character that we've known from the very beginning of the story, basically, leaves the crew over this boat. And then 100 fucking episodes pass, crazy shit happens, okay? I don't want to spoil too much, but another member of the crew, let me find her, Robin, One Piece. Let me find a photo of her from earlier in the show before they give her like absolutely massive boobs. Well, I guess she always had massive boobs. Whatever. Oh my god, why is it so big? Okay, Robin. Okay. A new character, Robin, who has a pretty crazy history. The government is trying to hunt her down and murder her. They want to have her executed. She basically decides that it's safer for her to willingly go get executed than have her friends get killed with her. She decides it's safer for her to willingly get executed and not put up a fight than to go and take everyone around her with her. And they don't, of course, Luffy is not happy with this, so he goes to rescue. Okay? And then Usopp decides to don a disguise because he's too ashamed to face his former captain, okay? So Usopp now dons a disguise. Oops. Instead of being regular Usopp, he's now put on a disguise, okay? He's put on a disguise. I'll just do a little yellow line, okay? So these are the same people, okay? He puts on a disguise and he comes back to help with the rescue mission of Robin. He comes back to help, but he comes back in a disguise because he's too ashamed. Okay? Then they go and he's helping the whole time. The whole time they're on this mission, he's helping. But Luffy and most of the other characters that have a brain have already figured out that these are the same people. But the joke is, of course, Luffy is a dumbass. So Luffy straight up does not know that these are the same people. He straight up doesn't know, it's played for jokes at a large part of the story. But once they actually get to the climax, it's no longer played as a joke, and it's taken seriously, right? That he doesn't know that these are the same people. Enter our villain, okay? Our villain of the arc, Rob Lucci, okay? Rob Lucci. This man is a killer, okay? He turns into a fucking leopard. This man is a killer. He is a born killer. He kills everyone. Okay, this is the little thing of him. This man is a killer. Okay, he will kill anyone that he has to. Okay, so we're gonna do here. This guy, kill. Okay, he wants to kill her. Okay, he's a government worker. Yep, he works with the government, and he wants to kill her at any cost. He wants to kill her. She must die. And he's a killer, okay? He's been killing since the day he was born. He's been killing people. And he's also at the point in the story, because she can like basically read encrypted government secrets. She's one of the few people in the world, probably the only person in the world that can read encrypted government secrets. So the government wants her dead, so no one can figure out. It's a little more complicated than that, but essentially. He's also, at the point in the story that they encounter, probably stronger, okay? He's probably stronger than Luffy is. Not by a lot, but Luffy can't beat him in a fight, okay? That is established in the battle. They fight each other, and Luffy just can't really beat him. He's just a little bit stronger than Luffy is. Hello, Estelle, by the way. Estelle, hiya, hiya. So, this is the setup, okay? And they're trying their best to rescue her. Everything has gone to shit. They're surrounded on all sides. Everything is fucked. The entire situation has gone to hell. Luffy can't even beat this dude. He can't even beat him in a fight. They're surrounded by the government agents who are going to kill everyone. They have no escape off this island. The island has been blown up basically completely in ruins. They're surrounded by so many people, and they're at government headquarters. They're at like the government headquarters. They're trying to rescue her, and Luffy can't even beat this one guy. They have a whole host of other problems, and Luffy can't even beat the one dude. And then we get to the best moment, okay? Where Usopp. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's make sure this is okay. Let me see if I can find it, okay? I want to see. This is trimmed. Okay. After probably 80 plus episodes of being in disguise, he reveals himself. That's the wrong thing. How do I fix this? Oh, I see the problem. I see the issue. Boop, boop. This should fix it. He reveals himself finally, and he does it basically. Luffy's been pretty much defeated at this point, okay? And he challenges Rob Lucci to a fight, knowing full well he can't win. Luffy's done. Luffy's been beat, okay? And he's like, come fight me instead. And he shit talks Luffy a little bit, okay? He's like, oh yeah, you said you were gonna you said you were gonna save people. What if you're gonna save him? Why the fuck you knocked out, okay? Oh my god. These are all Navy ships. They're surrounded on all sides by the Navy, okay? He has no chance. Oh, chills. If you're gonna kick his ass, then get up and kick his ass. What are you talking about? If you're gonna kick his ass, do it. Oh my god. And then he fucking gets back up. He gets back up. After the encouragement from fucking Usopp, who the last time they saw each other was 80 episodes ago, and they fought each other, and he gets back up. Kick his ass, fucking beat his ass, Luffy. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the way he yells no matter what. Oh, the way he does his fucking, oh, so hype. Oh, it's so hype. Oh my god, it's so good. That's when One Piece goes crazy, okay? Oh my god. It's so insane. It hypes you up so much. They have this, how do they escape after he beats Lucci? I don't know if I should spoil that part, actually. But, yeah. He hypes him up, and Luffy makes a promise. He says, until I beat Rob Lucci, I'm never gonna fall to the floor again. Because he's lying on the floor, and Usopp says, like, well, fucking stand up. And then he says, until I beat your ass, I'm never going to the floor again. I'm never going to the floor. And he gets some ridiculous fucking hits. Bull. He takes some big hits. He gets beat the fuck up, but he does not fall to the floor. And he wins. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's actually peak storytelling. And the thing about this kind of storytelling is that this kind of storytelling is what makes you appreciate the fact that the arc takes 100 episodes. I know that that's kind of stupid to say. I know, like, it. On one hand, you're like, damn, you kind of want it to be faster paced. But the fact that it takes this like fucking 80 episodes long for this conclusion, and of course tons of stuff happens in between these two moments, right? Like tons and tons of stuff happens. But it just has this insane build up. This just build and 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 build with little mini climaxes. You know, it's good storytelling, right? Good storytelling is kind of like, oops, let me, a good story will have like its, it's like its timeline, right? And we call it, I forget what it's called. It's like rising action or whatever, right? Like, oh, the rising action. Then you have like a mini climax, a little bit of a reprieve, a little bit of reprieve, a little bit of reprieve, a little bit of reprieve, maybe a little bit of like keeping things high tension, high tension, high tension, and then the big payoff right here. And that's kind of what One Piece is like the master of doing, where it has this slow build up and up and up and up, and then this huge period of super high tension, and then this massive payoff right at the end. Yeah, it's crazy. So the only problem, of course, the only problem with all of this is that this occurs on episode like 309. And there's a lot. I would never, ever blame someone for not wanting to watch One Piece, ever. I would never blame it. As much as I talk this up, there are just some parts of One Piece that are unbearable to watch. Like, they are so unbearable. You're falling asleep. You're not paying attention. It's like, oh, I'm just so not interested. Why is this so goofy? But usually they bring in goofy shit and then they actually make it all matter in the end. It's so weird. Like, so here's the funny thing, okay? Where is it? Let me find it here. So at the very beginning of at the very, very beginning of this arc, let me put it in the graph, okay? Here we go, in the thing. In the very beginning of this arc, they have this it's a giant frog swimming in freestyle. Okay? And it's just like this little goofy thing. Why the fuck is there a frog swimming like this? Why is there a frog doing the fucking front crawl? Why? Why is he doing this? What is going on? And this is the same arc, by the way, that all this shit happens. This happens in the same arc. And this is relevant to the story. Like, this actually comes back in the story. It's actually like relevant to the plot. It's like all this goofy shit, and then it always comes back. It always comes back. And it's incredible how the writer Oda does it, honestly. It's really incredible how they tie everything back. But yeah. Still, no shade if you don't want to fucking sit through no shade if you don't want to sit through 300 episodes to get that. I remember watching these arc summaries. I think it was by... Totally Not Mark. Yeah, this was a good one. Yeah. If you want to do a thing, so there's this series, I'll show a little bit here. It's 100% blind review. I'm probably not going to watch this because it's really long, but this guy, Totally Not Mark, his name, this was the guy, I don't know if anyone remembers, his channel got fucked by copyright claims. There was like a whole thing about it where Toei Animation like brutalized his channel for not being fair use. But he did a, basically, can I actually, oh, I can, a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit here. He has like the whole list of arcs. And he does a, you can see 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 30, 35, 30, 30, 40, 30, 50, blah, blah, blah. He does a full like review of the entire arc in a video where he just talks about it and stuff. He talks about the big events that happened, the characters, all that stuff. He gives his honest review on it. And if you like really, if you're like, I want to be caught up on One Piece, honestly, I'd recommend you just watch his summaries of the arcs and then go back yourself. And if there's a fight or something that interests you, you can go back and watch that yourself later. So like, yeah, like, oh, I really want to see what happens in this fight. I guess I'll go back and I'll just watch and see what happens, right? It works, honestly. It's pretty good. So it's good. And you can listen to it. You don't have to watch. You can just listen. And then you can get caught up.